Hello, my name is Rachel Anise, otherwise known as the Beauty Professor. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I am a full-time college professor of communication studies and a beauty expert who's been beauty writing and content creating for over 12 years. I combine an academic approach to beauty to bring you what is truly the best in this space. Today, I'm excited to share my summer skincare routine. I have been traveling for nearly a month, and it's given me some time to really reflect on what products have made the cut in terms of taking a flight to a whole nother continent and still being something I reach for daily now that I'm home. So I'll walk you through some of my top skincare favorites, a really interesting microinfusion process that I've been using since the spring and have really begun noticing results on my skin. As a beauty writer, I receive so many products to test and then share my honest opinion of. Something I feel like I should always be sharing is that I probably cover roughly 7 to 10% of what I receive here in PR. And so I'm always aiming to bring you the best of the best, and certainly everything that I'm talking about is something I've personally tested and integrated into my own routine. So I hope that just gives you some context in terms of what I'm sharing with you today. So the first skincare product that I want to show you is one I've been testing this summer and really enjoying the results of. It's the QURE Micro Infusion System. It's excellent for anti-aging and for maturing skin. It stamps your skin with sterile 24 karat gold plated 5mm needles. They are so small, they're probably imperceptible. But this process, which I'll demonstrate in a minute, helps to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And from everything I've read, it seems to be loved by dermatologists. Microinfusion is one of the best ways to get whatever your actives are straight to the source, under your skin. It's virtually painless. I actually feel nothing. And best of all for me, it's easy to do at home while accelerating the absorption of the active ingredients in the serum. I'm using the rejuvenating serum. Open up one of the ampules, and then I'm twisting. I'm going to go ahead and leave this upside down for 1 to 2 minutes. And during that time, I'll wash my hands and my face again. I'm back and I'm ready to work with my QURE. So I'm going to go ahead and focus on the center of my face here, bringing it across my face very methodically, starting in the center, working outward. Moving on to the other side here, bringing it through my cheeks. It's actually a really relaxing process. And the passes are complete. Once you're finished, just dispose of the lid. I'll use a fresh one for the next time. This is my third experience with QURE. I've been using it every few weeks, and so far I've noticed that my skin appears brighter, smoother. I'm really pleased with the results each and every time I use it. I'm going to continue to calibrate results, but I wanted to show you it in action since it's been an active part of my skincare routine this summer. I have a modicum of makeup on today and a few pieces of jewelry, a simple tank. But since this video is skincare focused, I'll just make sure to link those details for you in the details box below. Now that you've seen my micro infusion process, let's take a look at some active serums. So the one that I've been using in the daytime is this one by Revive. It's the brightening serum, and I'm on my second bottle. This launched in the spring, so that just is a testament to my consistency with this formulation. It has vitamin C, it has niacinamide, it also contains peptides, so you are getting some really strong anti-aging benefits as well as an overall brightening effect. What I like about this is it doesn't have a traditional vitamin C serum smell. It's a very subtle fragrance. Also, it's a really stable version of vitamin C. I use it as a first base on my skin after cleansing. Get to some cleansers shortly. And you can see it also gives a really nice illuminating effect to the skin. So it's illuminating instantly and on the long term. When people ask me what my go-to vitamin C serum is, it's this one from Revive all the way. In the evening, I have been using Dr. Diamond's Medicine, and this is the emulsion. I'm on my third jar of this. I started using it, gosh, before the spring, so sometime towards the beginning of this year is when I was introduced to the brand, and I've stayed really loyal with it. So it dispenses this way. I actually don't even want to dispense it because I'm not putting it on my face yet, but you just press down, and I will say there's a little bit on here so I can show you. It is a true kind of thick emulsion on the skin. It feels just like this cloak of moisture. It has bioactive retinoids, lipopeptides, plumping hyaluronic acid complex, niacinamide, so it helps to increase cell turnover and cell renewal, but without the slightest bit of irritation, which is really important to me. I don't want that itchy, tight-faced feeling you can get with some form of actives. I probably have 1/3 of this jar left, and then I'll move into my 4th jar. I'm staying that loyal. Next, I want to show you the Augustina Spotter, the Skin Infusion. This is a 4-week intensive formulation. It comes like this, and then you just pop it into the vessel. It comes with 3 of these in a set, and it does come in a package that protects its freshness for the entire 12 months that you might have these 3 vials with you. This is intended to be like a skin reset, and I started using this first when I was in Paris traveling. It was sent to my hotel room. I started working with it right away because my skin was at that point dehydrated and exhausted, and I was looking for a little boost, especially because I had not been getting that much sleep in our travels at that point. So what makes this one different than maybe other Augustina Spotter formulas you've tried, and I'm a devotee to the rich cream as I have been for years. It has the most advanced version of TFC8, so strongest version of that active, that proprietary blend, and it also has a vitamin D activator that helps to catalyze the ingredients very effectively. You do get a nice increase in cell turnover and brightening, tightening, lifting, all the things you want with a skincare formula, especially an intensive one that you're looking to help catalyze a reset. When I'm using this formula, I use it morning and night for 4 weeks. One of these vials that I showed you will last you that full 4 weeks. I love the way this feels on the skin, and even better, I love the results. For a fresh wash of moisture on my skin, when I'm not looking to deliver actives or just want to calm it down and give it some hydration, I've been reaching for 2 products this summer. The first is the Lawless Forget the Filler. It's a skin plumping, line smoothing, perfecting cream. Lots of descriptors for this one, but look how much I've used. I mean, I've really run through this jar. I took a travel size with me to Europe, so I did have that one there. But what I really like about this is it's fragrance free. It plumps the skin. It's an excellent makeup primer. So if you're just looking for one step to deliver moisture and prime the skin for any subsequent makeup, this formula takes care of that. The clinicals on this one, the before and afters, I was really impressed by the images associated with this formula. Lots of lifting, kind of line filling going on, but it doesn't have any silicones or any of those traditional ingredients that you would expect to kind of fill in the line. So it's doing it on an authentic level rather than just a topical one. It hydrates, it plumps, it smooths. It does all of these things and really well. I'm almost finished with this jar, so I think that speaks for itself, but I love this one for just a fresh wash of moisture. And then if my skin is feeling irritated in any way and I need some moisture, I really like the Olivia Uma Glass Skin Tang Hulu Pudding Calming Cream. It's got aloe vera, it contains fig, it has ceramides, and it looks like it's like it sounds, pudding cream. It looks like pudding. You almost wish you could eat this, but it is for the skin. It's lightweight. It has more of like a gel texture than the Lawless cream. It's definitely thinner, and I like this when maybe I've gotten some excess sun exposure or it's really dry outside or I'm feeling windburned. If the skin is kind of in peril in some way, this cream does such a good job of calming things down. It is just a really soothing formula, and it's great for all skin types. For eyes, I love the Maya Chia, the Advanced Eye Response Complex. I've used this for the past year, and I probably just have a little bit more left. It's hard to tell with these airless pumps what's going on, but I know how long I've been using it. You only need the tiniest bit. That much is all that I dispense, because I find with eye cream, a little goes a very long way. And this one has hyaluronic acid, it has an encapsulated retinol, vitamin C, vitamin E. It's fragrance free, which I think is ideal, crucial even when it comes to eye cream, because I feel, especially for those of us who have allergies, having a fragrance near the eyes is just vexing. It makes my eyes water, makes me want to sneeze. So I really appreciate a fragrance-free eye cream when possible. This one is that. It delivers moisture, increases brightness, helps to smooth the appearance of fine lines. It does everything, and I've said this before about this particular formula, it does everything you would want an eye cream to do, and the ingredients are clean and impeccable. If you've tried anything else from Maya Chia, you know Suzanne, who's the founder of the brand, is so thoughtful about her formulations and designs them for maximum efficacy, but also making sure that they're sustainably made and that they have just the most premium ingredients possible. So this has been my go-to eye cream for the whole year at this point, and it's the one that I wanted to show you today for those reasons. For cleansers, I love the Olivia Uma cleansing foam. I've gone through probably 5 tubes since discovering this brand. There's something about it that makes it really special. Just a pea-sized amount, and you're able to get an exfoliation, but there aren't any kind of granules in there, but you really do feel like it still cleans almost exfoliation style. It's got a soft foam that doesn't dry out your skin. My skin always feels extremely clean and balanced when I'm finished, and I can't say that's always the case with cleansers. Sometimes you feel really stripped and dry, clean, but stripped and dry and tight. Never do I have that experience with this one. It just balances out my skin so well, and it even removes makeup. So I use this in the shower every night when I shower, remove all my makeup, and it does such a good job. I cannot recommend this cleanser enough. And then when I need a little extra help in the eye department, and I've really been on a minimal eye makeup routine lately, I have nothing on my eyes right now outside of some mascara, and yet when I'm removing my makeup in the shower, sometimes I still come out with a little bit of black around here. I go in with my Bioderma Sensi Bio. This is a travel size. I bought this one when I was in London last month because I left my Bioderma at home. I have one of these at home, but I had to buy one at Boots, and I carried it around with me, and even though I use it almost every night on a cotton pad, I still have so much left in this bottle, so I'm using it here at home as well. This micellar water does such a great job of attracting dirt and makeup and removing it without irritating your eyes or without leaving like a greasy finish. It's so potent and so effective. I have a few more products to show you that fit kind of into like a special category, specialty products for skincare. One is the Revive Advanced Lip Perioral Serum. I have been using this since its launch, and I actually used the previous version of this years ago. I really like this because it does a great job of targeting those fine lines around your lips. So I just put the tiniest amount on my lips before applying lip product. I put this on at nighttime before bed, but you can also put it on in the daytime, and it just completely disappears on the lips. It really smooths everything out. Gives you your best chance of smooth lips before you go in with lip liner or lip color. I like waking up with those lips because I put it on at night. After I put on my Revive, I go in with the Onfisa On Gloss, and this is a gorgeous lip treatment. It actually contains cholesterol, of all things, to really fortify the lips, give them the nutrients that they need, and that lipid barrier that makes your lips so juicy and full. This one is almost empty. It's really gone through it. I have another one in my makeup bag though. That's how much I use it. So I just apply. You can just see it gives extreme shine. There's really no color to it, but it's one of those treatments that my lips are so used to now. I never want to be without this. So it is my last step before I go to sleep at night. The On Gloss is sublime. I have a lot of sunscreen in rotation and probably need to do a dedicated video just to the sunscreen that I'm using and loving. But the one that I've been reaching for consistently for the last month of this summer is the Fig One Mineral Sunscreen. It's an SPF 50 mineral sunscreen. So lightweight and milky on the skin, and it does not leave a white cast, even though it does definitely look white upon application here before I blend it out. But let me show you. I have medium to tan olive skin, and I get zero white cast on this one. Just rubbing, rubbing, rubbing. It does leave you with a dewy glow, as a good mineral sunscreen can. There is maybe the lightest fragrance. It could be fragrance free, but I'm smelling something in the ingredients, but it's not bad, it's good. and it wears beautifully under makeup and just protects the skin all day long. I've been testing it out time and again, going back to it because I really like the way it performs, not only with my previous skincare steps, but also with, of course, any makeup that I apply on top. It's also safe for sensitive skin, so I put it on Joey's face as well. We were just at the pool a couple days ago, popped it all over her face, and her skin was protected beautifully. This is the only product I'm showing you that's a little bit skincare, a little bit color. It's a hybrid. This is the La Métier des Beautés Peau Vierge, and I wear it in shade 3. And this has been my go-to for well over a decade. So many of you have tried this. It is a hydrator, it adds illumination, it delivers skincare benefits, and it gives you a really soft, light tint on the skin. So I put this on every single day. This tube is almost empty yet again, but I've been a fan for over a decade. I do consider this a skincare component in my routine, and so I would be remiss not to mention it in this video. I am grateful to say that I don't break out that much anymore. Once in a while I get a surprise zit or pimple, blemish, and I have to figure out a way of dealing with it. I definitely did go through breakouts in college and, found ways to deal with that. So I'm very sensitive to that experience, and I'm grateful to be on the other side of a lot of that now. Probably one of the reasons why I'm so careful with what I test and use on my skin, because I don't want to invite a breakout to my sensitive skin. So I'm very limited actually in my approach, considering how much is here and how much I could be testing. That being said, if and when I get a blemish, I use this Twish Zit Ain't Cute. I am so confident in the performance of this formula. Just the littlest bit, it's clear, goes a long way, and I just tap it onto that pimple, even if it's one of those underground ones that feels like it's inflamed and you could never pop it, nor should you. When you're thinking this will never go away, I put this on, I steam my face, clean it, put this on, and I assure you it is gone or significantly smaller by the next day. This is a brand created technically for tweens or teens by my friend Elise and her daughter Maddie. I was always happy to support the brand, but hadn't tried it on a pimple until I did, and then I was totally impressed by how it performs. I tried it a couple of times on pimples that it will take care of business, and it does it without drying out your whole face. My mom has used it as well in the same situation, and it's had the same results. So if you deal with acne or an occasional pimple and you're just looking for something to knock it out, this is it. Two body formulations to show you. One is the Agent Couture Body Balm. I've talked about it many times over. This is a nourishing, velvety, glossy formulation. Just ordered 2 more bottles of it, and I'm almost done with this one now. Nothing quite like it in all the formulations I've tested. It just, look at that sheen it gives. It smells divine, and it's packed with nutrients for your skin. I love putting it on the shins of my legs when I'm wearing a skirt or shorts, because it just creates this reflective sheen that looks so healthy. So it's always on my limbs. It's one of my go-tos when I get out of the shower, and especially when I'm getting ready to go out somewhere, I pop it on again. It's one of those products though that you will, once you try it, feel like you can't live without. So be forewarned. And I've also really been enjoying the new Omorovicza body serum. This serum contains microalgae to help hydrate on contact while also giving your skin a firmer, more lifted appearance. It leaves my skin feeling really smooth and supple. I can put this one on straight out of the shower as well. It also helps to target any loss of elasticity, plus improve your skin barrier. So very much a multifaceted product with a variety of benefits. Finally, I love this Lisa Eldridge Skin and Makeup Enhancing Mist. It delivers skincare benefits as well as set your makeup, as well as refresh your skin with the finest mist possible. Let me demonstrate. So fine, just dissipates in the air. You feel it on your skin. So you're not going to get any of those larger droplets on the face, which can sometimes happen with a face mist. This one is so elegant, as to be expected from Lisa Eldridge. And I've been using it quietly for the last few months, but finally had to put it in a video because it is such a beautiful part of my routine, especially in the summer. I hope you enjoyed this discussion of my summer skincare routine. I loved being able to share these products with you. They all have a really important place in my lineup, especially since I took so many of them with me on a month of travels, so I was lugging them around physically. It's important that I have them with me, and I hope I've put some newness on your radar today. Can't wait to hear your thoughts and your comments on these products, and I welcome your questions as always. You can find me on Instagram, my LTK shop where I upload newness every single day, and on beautyprofessor.com. Take care.